All right, it's day 2 at Gartner DNS Summit, and I am so excited to meet Yael from Octopai. You're the CEO there. Very welcome to the Ravit show. It's such a pleasure to have you. I met Yael yesterday as well, and she has such amazing insights around data lineage, and much more. So I'm going to keep that for Yael to tell us more about it. But just for our audience, can you tell us what are you listening from the data leaders around? And also introduce yourself, please.
Okay. It's a pleasure to be here, also in Gartner. So it's the second day in the conference.
Yeah.
And first, it was an amazing opportunity to meet, customers and partners.
Right.
Also to discuss data with prospects. And I've been, talking with many people, and most of the time when I say that I'm in Octopai and we are the leader in the data lineage space, they kind of react, wow, lineage is hard.
Hard. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it doesn't have to be. And I need to kind of tell them, guys, when you choose the right vendor and when you actually let the software and the company, work for you, that can be easy, and that's what we do. And can maybe dive a bit more into that soon. I'll start with introducing myself. So I'm
Yes,
the CEO
please.
of Octopai. I'm coming from a technical background. Start from software engineering, grew all the way to C-level positions, and spend most of my time in cybersecurity and data.
Okay.
So I was in our customer position, driving a large organization from on-prem to cloud,
Right.
building machine learning and AI software. So I know the pain of running large
Exactly.
organizations. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for sharing all the details, Yael. And to be honest, that's something I hear from a lot of data leaders too. Like, oh, data lineage is hard. But they also talk about data cleansing at the same time. What do you think about that?
So I'll start, as a software engineer in my past, we are lazy and we don't like to do the job. That's why we build software to do that for us. And that's what we also believe in Octopai. And that way we build a solution that is 100% automatic.
Right.
It doesn't require any professional services or headcount within the customer base. We just harvest all the metadata from any on-prem and cloud solution and automatically build the lineage maps and allowing our customer to interact with it and actually understand where the data lays and where it travels across the organization in a way that they just can open the browser, see where the data is, and explore it. And that's a big difference for them. And you talked about data cleansing, which oddly I don't hear a lot here in the conference. I mean, everybody talk about AI, but AI is the application. We are trying to bring them more to the fundamental.
Okay.
In order to have good AI application, you need to control the data and you need to make sure it's ready and cleaned. And it's, it has to do with both AI, but also with data governance and other application. So when you have all the metadata in place and ready to be visualized and explored by all data users, one of the things that our customers are being able to actually do successfully is to make sure they have a lean data management, to kind of get rid of data obesity, as they, by the way, call it, and make sure everything is in control. So we really help our customers, which are large enterprises, some of them, a lot of them actually are Fortune 500 as well.
Wow.
So we help them, gap the tension that exists between, the technical data teams that needs to be in control of data, cost, compliance, and so on, and all the rest of data users that want freedom. I mean, they want data democratization. They want to build application and to get, value out of the data. But it's, from one hand to keep control, and from the other hand have self-service. It's a huge, it's a tension that it's hard actually to bridge.
Right.
So we see ourselves as the bridge from that case, that we help the technical data teams understand and see immediately all the data architecture.
Right.
Understand where data is and so on. And from the other hand, for all the data users to have the context. I mean, I'm looking now on our report, and I can easily understand where the data is coming from. I see So
Exactly. Oh,
that's where we
this is
are.
this is amazing information. Thanks for sharing that. And also, in terms of just on this topic itself, I know a lot of enterprises do struggle to implement AI, but at the same time, the first step is obviously data quality too. And how do you see, you know, how's Octopi actually solving that problem for enterprises AI?
So I will say first, and it's something that I'm also sharing with my team, and from my experience, as someone who implemented well built data department, is that first software is only 30% of the story.
Yeah.
The 70% is methodology and leadership, and you need to have things in control and to have best practices in place.
Right.
So yes, we are giving great tools for our customers, and they can within hours get a full lineage end-to-end and cross-system. What, by the way, allows them to understand the dependencies.
Right.
But now, okay, so I have all the maps. Now I need to start working with that.
Exactly.
And that's where the methodology came to place, and we help them throughout the data lifecycle management from planning. I'm planning now our migration. How do I know what do I have where, and what's the critical path that I need to migrate first to get maximum value fast, or what's redundant or not being used. Second phase is I want to simulate every change before production.
Right.
So we are allowing our customers to reduce change management and
Nice.
data simulation from days to minutes. So
Interesting.
you can actually have the methodology to test every change before you go to production, and document that and understand what will be impacted. Later to automatically or on the spot document that. And that continue throughout the monitoring and throughout the lifecycle management, but you need to bring your team to actually do that.
Right.
And so we believe that things should be on the spot. I mean, you need to have up-to-date data visualization and mapping.
True.
Interact with that.
This is great, and so you really get into the depth to make sure that you're kind of getting that solution for the enterprises out there, which is fantastic.
I think what's make us unique is that first we are focusing mainly on lineage. I mean, that's what
Right.
we do, and that's what we
Yeah.
are the best at it, because it is hard. I mean, we started with, so yes, it's hard, but that's why for the past 9 years we've been building a solution that solved that for our customers.
True.
And what we do is that we extract not only the structure of the data, but also all the code and all the script and everything that touches it. So
Yeah.
that's what allow us to actually build the entire flow with no any manual work from each side of the party, neither from our side
Yeah,
or the customer
yeah.
side.
Okay, this is fantastic. So my next big question is, what's next for Octopi?
All right. So first, we'll launch our AI product,
Nice.
which help our customers to automatically do migrations
Yes.
and to analyze and improve all their code and script within the data code space. Now we are also utilizing that to help business users ask any question about the data and get immediate response. So they can ask questions like, who uses my data? So if I'm like a Salesforce developer, I want to know where it travels, but I want to get the bottom line, or where the data is coming from, how many hops I have between areas. So all of that being served immediately. So
Yeah.
we use our knowledge graph to just surface that. We also integrate with other data governance, data quality, data security vendors.
Yeah.
So what we actually do is that we are helping our customers succeed in their data governance initiatives. So
Nice.
we are automatically harvesting all the metadata, making sense out of it, and now we exchange this metadata with with our customers' data catalogs and others, making sure they are up to date all the time.
Wow.
So we also bring more data, categorization and quality information also to our system and make it your centralized data hub.
Wow, this
so
is
that's
huge.
the
This is
nice,
huge. I think you're kind of connecting the
version.
dots very well for, obviously your customers in getting them a 360-degree protection as well. Right?
Indeed. We are seeing ourselves, in order to understand what you have and how the architecture look like, you need to have it in a centralized place.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
today it's siloed and separated between areas. So what we see ourselves, where we are focused on is, you should have all the data in one place,
Yeah.
being able to take decision, understand, and also, as you said, monitoring and understand, So it goes, we see ourselves as the fundamental for data security, as you said, because we can see, leakage outside of the organization,
Yeah.
and we can see segmentation and so on.
It can happen, yes.
Compliance and others. And we are helping, for example, financial customers with audited reports and seeing all
Nice.
the AI or PII path and so on. So we are adding more abilities around that, a lot with partnership.
Okay. Fantastic.
Yes.
Love the work that you guys are doing. And Yael, thanks for taking the time out to chat with us on the Ravit Show. It is such a pleasure to host you. I can't wait to see what Octopai is coming up next with. In 2024 is the big year, so looking forward to it. Thanks once
Thank you
again.
for the opportunity.
Awesome.
Bye.